2 years ago, I was a loser. Lying in bed at 2 p.m., eating cereal for dinner. My own mother was embarrassed to tell people what I did for work. But there's a version of you the world hasn't seen yet. Stronger, sharper, more dangerous. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find him in the next 20 minutes. But first, 99% of people will quit this video before I reveal the most important part. Don't be one of them. See, everyone talks about self-improvement. Everyone talks about motivation. But nobody talks about the dark truth. The truth that saved my life. The truth that took me from broke and broken to making $500,000 a year. There's a war happening inside you right now, between two versions of yourself, and whoever wins controls your entire life. I'm going to show you how to kill the weak version and unleash the beast. Let me tell you about the day everything changed. March 15th, 2022. I'm sitting in my car, crying. Just got fired from my job at Subway. Yeah, Subway. Making sandwiches for $12 an hour. At 28 years old, my girlfriend called me that night. She said 4 words that destroyed me. I can't do this anymore. She packed her bags while I begged her to stay, told me I was going nowhere, said she couldn't watch me fail anymore. But here's where it gets crazy. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Stop. Because that night, I discovered something. Something that changes everything. There are 2 wolves inside you, fighting for control. Wolf number 1, the weak wolf, sleeps until noon, makes excuses, chooses comfort, scrolls instead of builds, dreams but never does, blames everyone else, quits when things get hard. Wolf number 2, the warrior wolf, wakes up at 5 a.m., takes responsibility, chooses challenge, builds instead of scrolls, does instead of dreams, owns his failures, fights when things get impossible. Here's the truth they don't want you to know. Whichever wolf you feed, that's who you become. But wait, there's something else, something darker. The weak wolf doesn't just want to win. He wants to kill the warrior wolf, and he's been winning for years. I'm about to show you his 3 deadliest weapons and how to destroy them. But first, if you're still watching, you're already different. Most people quit at 2 minutes. You're at 4. You're not average. The average person watches 43 seconds of videos like this. You're proving you're not average. Good. Because what I'm about to share only works for people who aren't average. Here's what I learned that night in my car. The night my life changed forever. The weak wolf's first weapon, the comfort trap. The weak wolf whispers, "Just stay in bed 10 more minutes. You'll start tomorrow. You deserve a break. Life is supposed to be easy. You're working too hard." Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. Comfort isn't peace. Comfort isn't safety. Comfort is poison, disguised as medicine. Let me show you what I mean. 2 guys start working out January 1st. Guy, I'll work out when I feel motivated. Guy B, I work out even when I feel terrible. Day 30. Guy A worked out 8 times. Day 30. Guy B worked out 28 times. Day 90. Guy A worked out 15 times total. Day 90. Guy B worked out 87 times. Day 365. Guy A looks exactly the same. Day 365. Guy B is completely transformed. Same gym, same equipment, same goals, different understanding of comfort. But here's where it gets insane. I used to be Guy A for 10 years. I had a gym membership for 3 years. Went maybe 20 times total. But I told everyone, I work out. I bought books I never read. Started courses I never finished. Made plans I never followed. Set goals I never achieved. I was feeding the weak wolf every single day, and he was getting stronger, while I was getting weaker, until that night in my car, when I finally understood. The weak wolf had been in control for so long, I forgot what it felt like to win. I forgot what it felt like to be proud of myself. I forgot what it felt like to keep a promise to myself. Here's where everyone gets it wrong. They think the weak wolf is lazy. He's not lazy. He's smart. He knows exactly how to keep you trapped. And his second weapon is brutal. The weak wolf's second weapon, the tomorrow trap. I'll start my diet on Monday. I'll wake up early next week. I'll quit smoking after this pack. I'll start that business next month. I'll call my dad tomorrow. I'll propose next year. Sound familiar? Here's the dark truth. Tomorrow never comes. Because when tomorrow becomes today, the weak wolf says, let's wait until tomorrow. I tracked my excuses for 30 days. Want to know what I found? Day 1, I'll start tomorrow. Day 5, I'll start this weekend. Day 8, I'll start Monday. Day 15, I'll start next week. Day 23, I'll start next month. Day 30, I'll start next year. 30 days of tomorrows, 0 days of action. That's when I realized something terrifying. The weak wolf had been controlling my life for years, and I was letting him. I was 28 years old, and I had accomplished nothing. Nothing I was proud of. Nothing that mattered. Nothing that lasted. But here's what changed everything. I made a rule. A simple rule that saved my life. The 2-second rule. The moment I think of doing something good, I have 2 seconds to start, or the weak wolf wins. Want to work out? Put on your shoes in 2 seconds. Want to read? Open the book in 2 seconds. Want to eat healthy? Throw away the junk food in 2 seconds. Want to call your mom? Pick up the phone in 2 seconds. This rule changed everything. Because I learned something powerful. Action beats intention every time. Good intentions feed the weak wolf. Good actions feed the warrior wolf. And here's what most people don't understand. The 2-second rule isn't about motivation. It's about momentum. One small action creates another small action. Small actions create medium actions. Medium actions create big actions. Big actions create life change. But it all starts with 2 seconds. We're halfway through. Don't quit now. That's exactly what the weak wolf wants. He's whispering in your ear right now. This is boring. You already know this stuff. Just check your phone real quick. Don't listen. Because I'm about to reveal his deadliest weapon, the one that almost destroyed me completely. The weak wolf's deadliest weapon, the story trap. This is the worst one. Because it sounds true. Because it feels real. Because everyone around you believes it too. The weak wolf creates stories. I'm not smart enough. I don't have time. I'm too old to change. I'm not lucky like them. I don't have connections. I didn't go to the right school. My family is poor. I'm not built for success. These stories become your identity. And once they're your identity, they become your reality. I told myself stories for years. I'm not a morning person. I'm bad with money. I'm not disciplined. I'm just not built for success. I'm not smart enough for business. I don't have what it takes. Every story was a chain. Every chain made me weaker, until I was completely trapped. The worst part? I defended these stories. When people tried to help me, I explained why they were wrong. When people shared success strategies, I explained why they wouldn't work for me. I became addicted to my own limitations. But then, something happened. Something that broke every chain. I met a guy at the gym. Let's call him Marcus. Marcus was 45 years old, lost 100 pounds in 1 year, started a business that made $2 million, married the woman of his dreams, had 2 kids who respected him. I asked him, how? He said something that changed my life. I stopped believing my own stories. What do you mean? 2 years ago, I weighed 300 pounds. I told myself, I'm just a big guy. I have bad genetics. I'm too old to change. My whole family is overweight. I've tried everything. Then my doctor said, you have 6 months to live. That's when I realized my stories were killing me. Literally. Marcus taught me something called the Story Destroyer Method. Step 1, write down your story. I'm not disciplined. Step 2, find proof it's wrong. I brush my teeth every day equals I have discipline. Step 3, create a new story. I'm building my discipline every day. Step 4, act like the new story is true. Do one disciplined thing right now. Step 5, repeat until it becomes real. Every day, more proof, stronger story. I use this method on every story. I'm not a morning person became I'm learning to love mornings. I'm bad with money became I'm getting better with money daily. I'm not disciplined became I'm building unstoppable discipline. I'm not smart enough became I'm getting smarter every day. Within 6 months, my entire life changed. People started asking me, what happened to you? You seem different. What's your secret? The secret was simple. I changed my stories, and my stories changed my life. But here's what nobody tells you. Killing the weak wolf isn't enough. You have to feed the warrior wolf, and he eats very specific food. How to feed the warrior wolf. The warrior wolf doesn't eat motivation. He doesn't eat inspiration. He doesn't eat dreams. He doesn't eat wishes. He doesn't eat hopes. He eats action. Small daily actions. Consistent boring actions. Actions nobody sees. Actions nobody celebrates. Here's his diet. Morning feeding, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Wake up before your alarm. Make your bed immediately. Drink 20 ounces of water. Do Deset Pushupova. Read 5 pages of a book. Afternoon feeding, 12 to 1 p.m. Take a 20-minute walk. Plan tomorrow's priorities. Call someone you love. Do something that scares you. Learn one new thing. Evening feeding, 9 to 10 p.m. Review what you accomplished. Write down 3 wins from today. Prepare for tomorrow. Turn off all screens. Sleep before 10 p.m. Every action feeds the warrior wolf. Every missed action feeds the weak wolf. The wolf you feed is the wolf that wins. But here's the crazy part. Most people try to feed the warrior wolf with massive meals. I'm going to work out 2 hours a day. I'm going to read 50 pages. I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. That's not feeding him. That's trying to stuff him. And when you can't keep up, you go back to feeding the weak wolf. The warrior wolf prefers small, consistent meals. 10 push-ups every day beats 100 push-ups once a week. 5 pages every day beats 50 pages on Sunday. 6 a.m. every day beats 4 a.m. twice. Consistency feeds the warrior wolf. Intensity feeds your ego. Let me show you what happened when I started feeding the right wolf. Month 1. Lost 15 pounds, read 2 books, saved $500. Month 3. Started my first business, made my first sale. Month 6. Made my first $10,000 online, moved out of my parents' house. Month 12. Hit $100,000 in revenue, bought my first car with cash. Month 18. Met the love of my life, proposed on a beach in Hawaii. Month 24. Hit $500,000 and moved to my dream house. Same person, same brain, same 24 hours, same obstacles, same challenges, different wolf. But here's the crazy part. People started asking me, what's your secret? How did you change so fast? What motivation do you use? What course did you take? Who's your mentor? The truth, I didn't get motivated. I got disciplined. I didn't find my passion. I found my process. I didn't wait for the right time. I made this the right time. I didn't look for shortcuts. I fell in love with the long way. Every morning I fed the warrior wolf. Every day he got stronger. Every week the weak wolf got smaller. Until one day I woke up and realized the weak wolf was gone, and only the warrior remained. That's when people stopped recognizing me. My own family said, "You're like a different person. What happened to you? I barely recognize you." I was. Because I chose to be. And here's what I realized. The person I used to be was never really me. He was just the weak wolf wearing my face. The warrior wolf, he was always there, waiting, fighting, ready. I just had to feed him. So here's my challenge to you. Starting tomorrow morning, feed the warrior wolf for 30 days. Day 1, do something hard before 8 a.m. Day 7, you'll feel different. Day 14, people will notice. Day 21, you'll be addicted to growth. Day 30, you'll be unrecognizable. But here's the warning. The weak wolf will fight back, harder than ever. He'll make excuses. You're too tired. You don't have time. This is stupid. He'll create emergencies. Your phone is buzzing. You forgot something important. You can start tomorrow. He'll promise you can start later. Just this once. One day won't matter. You deserve a break. Don't listen. That's not you talking. That's the weak wolf. And he's scared. Because he knows if you feed the warrior wolf for 30 days, he dies. Forever. So feed the warrior. Kill the weakness. Become the man you were born to be. You have 18 minutes left to decide. Are you going to be the same person next year, or are you going to be someone completely different? The choice is yours. But you have to choose now. Because the weak wolf is counting on you to forget this video. He's hoping you'll go back to normal. He's praying you won't change, but you're not going to let him win, are you? If this video changed something in you, do 3 things right now. Number 1, comment below. I choose the warrior wolf. Number 2, set your alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow. Number 3, subscribe and hit the bell. I'll be here every day to remind you who you're becoming. The war starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. The weak wolf is scared. He should be. Because you're about to meet the real you. The version that's been waiting. The version that's been fighting. The version that's about to win. Your old life ends tonight. Your new life starts tomorrow. Choose your wolf. Feed him well. And let's see what happens when you stop living soft and start living like the warrior you were born to be. The world hasn't met the real you yet, but it's about to. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Warrior, don't let me down. Don't let yourself down. And definitely don't let the weak wolf win. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Your transformation starts tomorrow. Make me proud. Make yourself proud. And show the world what happens when a warrior wakes up. I'll see you in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll see you on the other side. The side where warriors live. The side where legends are born. The side where you finally become the best version of yourself. Let's go.